Hey there, English learners. Welcome back to English Snap Lab, your cozy little place to learn easy English through real, everyday conversations. I'm Hazel, and I am truly glad you've decided to spend this time with me today. Today, we are exploring something that might change the way you look at yourself. We're talking about the real superpower. Now, when I say the word superpower, you probably think of the big, flashy things we see in movies, flying through the sky or moving buildings with your bare hands. But real life is usually not like that. Today, I want to talk about the quiet strengths, the kind of strengths that people may not notice immediately, but the kind that shape your whole character and eventually your whole future. We're talking about the kind of strength that helps you stay on your feet when life feels heavy, the kind that helps you keep going even when nobody is clapping for you. So no superhero costumes today, no cape, no flying, and sadly, no laser eyes. Just the real human strengths that quietly make you stronger over time. And honestly, I think a lot of you listening already have these strengths, but maybe you don't see them because you're looking for something more obvious. You might think, oh, I'm not the smartest person in the room, or I'm not the most talented, but maybe your real power is something deeper. Maybe it is your consistency. Maybe it is your self-awareness. Maybe it is the quiet strength to begin again after a big disappointment. Sometimes the strength that changes you most actually begins in a struggle. That sounds strange, right? Nobody wakes up and says, you know what I want today? I want a difficult season. We don't order pain like we order a coffee. We don't want struggle, and we don't need to romanticize it. I'm not saying pain is beautiful just because it's pain, but struggle has a way of deepening you. It slows you down. It teaches you what actually matters. Sometimes struggle takes away the fake things first. It removes the ego, the image, and the constant need to look like you have everything under control. And when those things are gone, what is left is the real you, the stronger you. This is where you find the quiet superpower of being steadfast. To be steadfast is to be firm and steady, even when life feels heavy. It isn't about being perfect or fearless, it's just about not disappearing when the test comes. After you go through a struggle, you don't usually become louder, you become deeper. You speak with more care. You judge other people less. You learn how to weather the storm. This means surviving a difficult time without falling apart completely. You might be shaken, but you keep going. That is one of the most human superpowers of all. Not winning all the time, but staying with yourself through the storm. This leads naturally to the next quiet strength, consistency. In our modern world, we love to praise intensity. We love the big energy that lasts for 3 days. But then the silence follows. The gym bag stays in the corner. The notebook is closed. Real change is usually quieter than a big speech. Consistency is not exciting every day. Sometimes it looks very ordinary. It's answering the email, taking the walk, practicing your language skills, or coming back to a healthy habit even when you don't feel inspired. Small, repeated effort changes more than random bursts of motivation. Motivation is lovely, but it's moody. It shows up beautifully one day and then disappears without explanation. Consistency, however, knows how to hold steady. It stays stable without swinging all over the place. This builds trust with yourself. Every time you say, I'll do it, and then you actually do it, your mind learns that you can rely on yourself. That is evidence-based confidence, and it's much more powerful than fake confidence. Once you build that stability, you need a way to protect it. That's where discipline comes in. Discipline is a word people respect but often avoid. Everyone likes the results of discipline, but not everyone likes the feeling of it. That's because discipline is often just saying no to your current mood. It protects your future self from the damage your temporary emotions might cause. It's what helps you do the healthy thing when the easy thing, like scrolling through your phone for hours, is calling your name. Real discipline often looks like restraint. It's the ability to control yourself and not act purely on impulse. It's the ability to keep your head, to stay calm and think clearly when you are under pressure. Life will always test you with work stress, money stress, or misunderstandings. In those moments, the ability to pause before reacting can save your relationships and your peace. Discipline is really just love in a serious form. It's how you care for your future self before that future arrives. It isn't punishment, it's protection. And as life changes, which it always does, you need the superpower of adaptability. The world changes fast. Technology, jobs, and even our own identities shift over time. The real question is not, can I control everything? Because you can't. The question is, can I adjust without falling apart? Adaptable people accept reality faster. They don't fight what is happening. They ask, this is happening now, how do I move with it? They have composure. They stay calm while adjusting, which gives them the space to think clearly. This brings us to emotional intelligence. People often think intelligence is just about logic and facts, but emotional intelligence changes your daily life in a much bigger way. It helps you understand what you are feeling and why you are reacting. It makes you intuitive. You start to pick up on signals, the things that aren't said directly. You notice when someone says they're fine, but their energy says they're struggling. This kind of awareness saves conversations before they become disasters. Emotional intelligence also gives you discernment. This is the ability to judge well and see things clearly. It helps you notice what is helping you and what is harming you. Once you can see clearly, you stop moving blindly. You start noticing your own patterns. Maybe you realize you say yes when you mean no, or you shut down when you feel criticized. Self-awareness isn't there to shame you, it's there to guide you. It's not a mirror for self-hate, it's a mirror for honest growth. It's one of the most freeing things in life to finally understand your own wiring and stop asking, what is wrong with me, and start asking, what do I need? Finally, there is the underrated superpower of active listening. In a world full of noise, truly listening is rare. Many people are just in a mental waiting room, waiting for their turn to speak. But active listening is presence, it is curiosity and respect. It is emotional intelligence in action. When someone feels truly heard, trust grows, and defensiveness drops. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can say isn't a brilliant sentence. It's a sincere, I understand, or tell me more. Giving someone your full attention for even 1 minute is a form of social power that is deeply human. All these strengths, being steadfast, staying consistent, showing restraint, adapting with composure, and listening with intent, have one thing in common. They are quiet. They don't look like the superheroes in the movies, but they are the forces that carry us through life. They are the strengths that allow us to stay with ourselves through the storm and keep moving forward, brick by brick. Your superpower isn't something you are born with. It's not a gift that only a few people receive. It's a choice. It's the choice you make every time you decide to take a small step when you're tired. It's the choice to be kind to yourself when you've made a mistake. It's the choice to listen when you'd rather speak. So I want you to look at your own life today. Don't look at the things you think you're missing. Look at the quiet strengths you've already used. Look at the times you stayed steadfast during a hard season. Look at the small promises you've kept to yourself. Those are your real superpowers. They are already inside you, quietly making you stronger, deeper, and more honest every single day. Take a moment to recognize that. You don't need a cape to be powerful. You just need to keep showing up, keep adjusting, and keep trusting the process. That is how real, lasting change happens, and that is a power that nobody can take away from you. Thank you for spending this time with me at English Snap Lab. If this episode spoke to you, please subscribe, like, and share it with someone who might need to hear it. It helps me continue to build this cozy space for all of us. Take care of your English, and more importantly, take care of your heart. I'm Hazel, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!